Today we're going over the December update for Back 4 Blood live today. We're going to see, is Back 4 Blood actually Back 4 Blood, or is it going to crash and burn like COD Zombies? This update is very interesting, giving a lot of players what they've been asking for, and I'm going to be going over all that now. One of the first big changes in this update now allows players to get offline campaign progression without needing to make an internet connection. So you can play in offline mode now and get progression. This is something a lot of players have been asking for a launch. Personally, I'm not one of them. I don't want to play Back 4 Blood offline, but a lot of people have been asking for this, and now you have it. The next thing we have is a new card type called Burn Cards. These can be acquired from the new Roving Merchants supply line. Available for a limited time, burn cards can be played at every safe room, and they offer temporary effects such as currency bonuses, resistances boosts, and instant healing. You can even expect some other normal card types to join the roster. The next thing this patch offers is a complete rebalancing of Back 4 Blood's 3 difficulty levels. When you're playing on Recruit, you'll notice higher damage resistance, more currency bonuses, heal bonuses, and trauma heal bonuses for every continue. Veteran has its friendly fire damage tweaked, and by tweaked, yes, reduced. Player base health, damage, and ammo have all been increased too, which actually ammo was one of the most annoying things on Veteran and Nightmare. Not that I played much Nightmare, and I'll get into that, but that is really nice for Veteran, making it much more playable. You also heal trauma in every safe room by default, and you get more currency on continues, and a bigger health bonus to boot. First aid cabinets now support 2 free uses too. Finally, alerting sleepers will no longer call a horde. 2 very nice changes there at the end. First aid cabinets with 2 free uses, and I mean, the sleepers is just a nice touch, but that kind of makes Veteran, those changes right there, now Veteran can now be like a casual play mode. With these changes, I'm definitely seeing it being a pretty enjoyable casual play mode. So that is really nice. And let's get on to the Nightmare, because Nightmare for most has been unbeatable, especially if you're on console and you weren't using the infinite money or infinite grenade dupe glitches. And if you're not familiar with that, don't ask. They're currently patched. You can't do them anymore. But as far as just beating Nightmare with skill, Nightmare has seen the most changes, and yes, it needed that. A couple people on PC that are gods, yes, we know. Not all of us are on PC, and we can't do that. So, like Veteran, the friendly fire damage has been adjusted, which yeah, the friendly fire I never minded if you took one hit and died. That's fine, but it has been reduced. Special Ridden will now deal significantly less damage to players, and so will Common Ridden. So that is nice. The damage was pretty damn high for their health pool. First aid cabinets now have 1 free use, and the trauma penalty from in-caps has been cut to 5. So that is actually really big, the trauma penalty cutting to 5 for an in-cap. 5 isn't too bad. That's really playable. When being attacked, you will stumble less on Nightmare as well. So that is pretty big on Nightmare. Right there, that's making Nightmare just slightly harder than Veteran was at launch. So I've yet to actually play Nightmare, but from their wording, it seems like Nightmare may very well be playable because it's already had the special ridden spawn rates reduced. So this is a very interesting update. Next, there are actually more balancing tweaks for Nightmare, including healing, currency, trauma heal, card draw, and ammo bonuses. So as I mentioned, yes, Nightmare, if you were thinking about beating Nightmare in the past and you just were like, the fuck with this, I am fucking with this shit, it's ridiculous, like they just made it too hard, and I'm one that just likes to play all hardest difficulties, and all my friends do as well, and you either did the speed runs cheated with the infinite money or grenades, or you said fuck it. And I said fuck it. But I'm going back and attempting Nightmare now, see how it is with these adjustments. Next up, they've also adjusted the spawn rate of special ridden overall and balanced a few of them so they're less frustrating when you run into them. So we're going to see exactly what that means, not right at this moment, but I think that is promising from how they have been going about and making changes to the game. This does go for both the few that spawn in hordes as well as the Roman ridden as well. That is basically everything in the new update for Back 4 Blood. I think personally that it makes all the changes that we wanted for the most part as a community for Back 4 Blood. Are players gonna come back to the game? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see on that. I mean, if the community doesn't come back, it's all for naught. They have done this a little bit late. The initial launch of the game was pretty bad. It died a lot. It lost a lot of fan base real quickly because of their Veteran and Nightmare. Personally, I didn't find much trouble beating Veteran after having all the cards with a good team, but then Nightmare was ridiculous. Veteran was like hardcore mode, gotta be on point 24/7, and Recruit, I don't want to casually play Recruit, so I put the game down, and a lot of other people did the same. These changes are very interesting. This could revitalize Back 4 Blood. Time will tell. And that is everything for the new Back 4 Blood update. I hope that helps.